A technical school offers so much opportunity, both to students and to potential employers. Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology aligns with statewide workforce development goals, and it partners with industry throughout Pennsylvania. The college is sponsoring this segment. Laurie Grove joins me. This is such a great way. You've really created like a pipeline of employees, and these aren't just any employees. These are really skilled employees.
Absolutely.
Talk more about that.
So one of the things that I think is unique about Thaddeus Stevens is from the moment a student gets to the college, they're starting to hear about industry, about the jobs. We have students today, right now, that are actually engaging with industry, and they've only been in classes for a few weeks.
Wow.
So it's really important that we, not only are the students being educated by some of the most incredible faculty that exist, we also are educating our employers every single day on how best to not just recruit, but more importantly, retain our students and graduates. And that's one of the things that I think is most difficult for them. So we have a whole litany of things that we do to help employers actually be better prepared to actually recruit and retain those individuals.
Essentially, it seems like you're hand delivering amazing talent to employers. What are some of the best practices for them to recruit and retain?
It is. It's not just as simple as, hey, let's just post a job and see if somebody bites. I've been there quite a few years, and over the years, we've taken a look at some of the employers that, why is it that every single year they're able to not only recruit but retain, and I'm using that word retain intentionally because that's the hot button. That's what employers want. But what are they doing differently? It has nothing to do with their size. It has nothing to do with whether they're union, non-union. It has to do with their touch points. It has to do with their engagement. So we have about 8 things that we noticed, and we put together these best practices. So number one, you've got to get in our system. We have a pretty dynamic job posting system that allows students to search but employers to post. We need all of that so we can keep track of the information. The second is open your doors to interns. And we see that more and more, but there was a time that internships in the trades per se weren't as common. Now employers are realizing that it's a great 3-month interview. It's a phenomenal way to soft onboard a student when they're coming into their company. And then after that, just get involved. So each of our program majors has a dynamic occupational advisory committee. Those committees are made up of industry reps that have a vested interest in that program. They're able to talk to our faculty to make sure that what they're teaching is relevant, it's current. If there's new technologies, new equipment, they make sure our faculty know about it so our students get state-of-the-art education year after year. And it's those touch points, that multifaceted approach, that gives an employer the best chance of recruiting and retaining that student. They attend our career fairs. They attend our on-campus recruiting events, and they get involved.
What about for the students? I mean, you mentioned just a few weeks on campus, they're getting involved and they're hearing about all of this. What are some of the best ways they can take advantage of what's right there on campus for them?
So luckily, we have a career center right on campus. That career center is available to them in person, it's available, or virtually. So it doesn't matter what the student's schedule is. Many of our students work part-time while they're in school. So it doesn't matter if they need to access the resources during the day, if they need to access the resources during the evening. We have online resources, we have virtual resources. We set up time with the students when it meets them the best, if that makes sense. There are so many opportunities for them to connect. I have students that are job shadowing in their first semester. I have students then who are interviewing for summer internships over winter break. Then we have our on-campus recruiting events where we'll bring hundreds of employers to campus so students can meet with them face-to-face, interact, so they have that, I guess, experience lined up once they finish their freshman year. They're working towards that within weeks of them starting at the college.
That's terrific. I mean, bring folks right on campus. It's like having like a job fair almost there right on campus.
Yeah.
And the open houses, I know sometimes employers come right to campus for those. You have one that's coming up.
We have an open house coming up on October 14th. That is the absolute best way to see what our programs are all about. In addition to seeing the faculty and the programs, they're also going to get to interact with industry. So we have industry reps that are partnered with the programs, so that parents, educators, caregivers, as well as the students themselves can actually hear from the employers. You're going to learn the skill set here at Thaddeus Stevens. this is the kind of job you're going to go into when you leave. And it's a great kind of 360 approach so they can see the entire full picture. They know what they're getting into.
Very good. So take advantage of that. Thank you so much. Great to have you.
You're welcome. It's great to be here.
And here's the information about that fall open house on October 14th. As we go to break, we thank Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology for sponsoring that segment.